What the frick are you playing Final Fantasy XIV for? Well, guys, I'm addicted. I'm so sorry. This game is so much fun. Like, I'm literally addicted to this game at the moment. And not to mention, it's literally going to be free to play up to level 60 and the first expansion included. Now, obviously, there's a lot more expansions than that, but that is so much content for you guys to be able to play absolutely free. And it's one of the best MMOs out there. It's doing incredibly well. They're still updating it. The new expansions only just come out. Everyone's loving it. So maybe one day I'll go for that as well. Normally subscription based, but it's not. I'm having a hell of a good time in this game, and I figured I'd make a video on it just to sort of explain why I'm having so much fun in it. By the way, anyone who was watching for Elder Scrolls, I do apologise at the moment. This is the second MMO that I'm playing alongside of RuneScape, but I will probably return to ESO at some time because I was having a blast in that game as well. So normally when I do a video like this, we will start from scratch. However, we're not going to do that in this video because, guys, you don't want to watch just the typical beginning leveling up. Let's see what this game has to offer. Basically, we've been going through our main quest. This is my character, level, where is it at? Level 33 Scholar. Now, I can change between anything. I can literally just change this here. I can unequip that. And now I can be a DPS, which is the summoner, or I can be a scholar, which is the healer. So when I'm going to do a dungeon, I really wanted to build a Hilda. A Hilda? I really wanted to build a healer. So that's what we're going to do, is equip that, and now we get our healing abilities here, and we can go ahead and queue up for a dungeon really quick. However, you can be any class in this game with anything. You just change your weapon and then that changes your class. However, with the Scholar and the Summoner, you just change this soul here and you can change along the way, and the levels are exactly the same. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't have any idea about that when I started up, but I'm so glad that I went with that. Dungeons, guys, I am level 33. And I've already done all these dungeons, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dungeons, plus the Ball of Embers, which is like a big boss fight, epic freaking like mechanics and stuff with that. But like that's 6 things already, and I'm level 33. It's hella awesome. But anyway, let's queue up for this. As a healer, I should get a queue pretty instantly, I guess. But you know, let's go give it a shot. We're gonna be the healer in this dungeon. I don't have a clue where I'm going and stuff, but we will follow our tank, who probably has a clue what they're doing, and then we'll just try and keep everybody alive if we can. The only thing people seem to have a problem with in this game is the global cooldown, but you'll see, while I am doing this as a healer, how don't die! I was casting the wrong ability. That was close. How much I have to actually be paying attention, or else shit's going to go bad quickly. Let's just get this guy healed back up to full, and then I can summon my little minion that will help me as well. Right, now we're alright. That was really close. I was casting my other spell that removes buffs but doesn't heal. It's a good job I figured that out just as when I did. Looks like our tank's going to be just taking all the hits to the face from those specs, so we better be careful on healing him. So I was playing Elder Scrolls Online, as you guys know, as well as RuneScape, of course, but I just wanted to try something new. And I ended up just deciding to come and try Final Fantasy, because I knew that I liked it from the past. And I'm not 100% sure why I never actually committed to leveling up a character fully on it and getting to endgame. So that's what the goal is going to be, to try and get myself to actually commit all the way to endgame. But we'll see what happens. So as I was mentioning before, the global cooldown is quite long. I think it's about 2.5 seconds. However, you have abilities that are on global cooldown and abilities that are not. And also you've got things like my Swift Cast here that will let me instantly cast another ability. When it all comes down to it, you've got to be managing a lot of stuff. So all the global cooldown really does is allows them to add extra sort of mechanics to the game. Things that you'll have to deal with, use abilities at the right time. It just allows you to manage things a lot easier, basically. Oh crap, that's some big area effect. But as you can see, the boss has like plenty of mechanics that you need to dodge. They'll add on-hit effects, and I'll have to remove those for my allies as well. This boss has a freaking ton of health. Here we go, first boss down. What do we get as loot? Halberd, do not need that. Let's pass that on. So you can press greed, but there's literally no point in me getting it, because I don't plan on leveling up like loads of other classes just yet. Shit, is this a good idea? There's definitely fall damage in this game. This tank literally just pulls everything. Guess they've got some faith. I wouldn't have any considering the start that I did. So yeah, I've decided that I'm going to absolutely stick to this game and just to try and get to endgame. Unless something like really, really bad or boring, if I get really incredibly bored, then I'll probably drop it at that point. But I can really not see that happening at the moment, because even the low level dungeons that I'm doing at the moment, I'm having a lot of fun playing them. Frick, get him healed! Ah! Are we going to try and do this just the three of us? That's kind of sad for the other guy. Oh, he got locked out. He's coming now, though. He got here. Awesome. Get out, get out, get out! Oh! Frick! That was way too freaking close. I think we need to activate these. Hopefully I don't let them all die. Come on. Heal him up. Heal him up. Heal him up. I'm going to try and get all these lamps done. I think that's what we need to do, but no one else seems to be doing it. I hope I was meant to do that. I think I was. Come on. Looks like we're getting somewhere. Frick, get out of that. Nearly got him. Good stuff. There we go. That's the end of the dungeon. So what loot did we get from here? Literally everything is not in my sort of class range, but we'll just pass that on to someone who might need it. And that's it. That's the dungeon done. But that is freaking awesome. Like, it's so much fun to go through them. And you can go back, you can repeat them if you find one that you really enjoy. Like, I've done the Ball of Embers a few times because I just really enjoy killing that boss. So this bit here is because this dungeon was part of my main story quest. So they've tied all the dungeons into your main story quest. You are going to be made to do dungeons on your way. So this game is very, very PvE focused in that sense. Anyway, that's the dungeon. Let's talk about some other stuff in the game. So why am I playing Final Fantasy XIV? What reason made me think, you know what, I'm going to try this game out and see if I enjoy it again? In the past, I have played it before, and I know that I enjoyed it. I just don't know why I stopped playing it, to be honest. However, lately, I have been craving that brand new MMORPG feeling. I figured that I needed to find something that I wanted to go and sort of get lost in a brand new world. I've been eyeing up games like World of Warcraft, they had a sale on, and I was really tempted to get into that. However, I did end up coming and just giving Final Fantasy XIV another shot. And obviously, as the title says, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm freaking addicted to this game now. Like, I literally am sat here thinking, well, I could do this, or I could go and play Final Fantasy XIV. I am really thinking that this is going to be a long-term commitment, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. My next goals is going to be following the storyline along and trying to finish off A Realm Reborn and then working on to getting Heavensward as soon as that comes out. I am assuming that seeing as Heavensward will be available in, what is it, like 6 to 7 days, then I'm going to be able to probably have that access before I even finish A Realm Reborn because of how long it's going to take me to get through A Realm Reborn. So we're going to have a new series starting up, guys, which is basically going to be my journey to endgame, I suppose. Going through all the dungeons, having my reactions on stuff that are like an amazing sort of interaction in the game, or any sort of fails that I have along the way as well. So we'll have some laughs, we'll have some epic moments, I hope. And hopefully it's a really enjoyable experience for you all. So that's going to be my plan for this sort of game, and hopefully you guys are interested in it as well. Obviously, if you don't normally play Final Fantasy XIV, or if you don't normally watch anything, but you're watching the video just because it's me playing, then honestly guys, just try and enjoy it. Get in the comments, ask questions. If you find anything confusing, or if you find anything interesting and want to know more, ask me, because I am more than happy to explain stuff to you, as long as I know it as well. Anyone watching that does play Final Fantasy XIV, guys, get in the comments, share any tips and stuff, because that's going to help me out a absolute ton, because this is a new game to me, it's a new world, and there is a lot to go through. My plans going ahead is probably going to be sticking 100% to the healer until I get to level 60, because I am having so much fun playing a healer, and that's always been my favourite class in a game. I'm not really much of a DPS person because there's so much that needs to go into make sure you're the best DPS person, make sure you've got this much DPS going out, and it just like stresses me out, it makes me panic. As long as I can keep people alive when I'm healing, that's all I need to worry about. Obviously this game might be different, there might be stuff in it that I'm like, oh, I have to master this and I have to master that, but I'm going to stick to the healer. There's fast queue times in dungeons for one, that's an amazing thing. Obviously that went from not being able to be a healer in a thing with 20-minute wait time all the way to a freaking instant. As soon as I was done, boom, I was done. So that's awesome, and I'm going to stick to doing the healer. I'm really enjoying doing it. Hopefully it comes and be something that I can manage to master at least enough to keep people alive and happy. But yeah, that's going to be my experience for Final Fantasy XIV today. There's not much more that I want to share with you guys in this video. Hopefully I've caught some of your interests. Anyone who is new to my channel from the Final Fantasy scene, let me know anything of your thoughts and stuff about what I should be doing in game. Whether you enjoyed the video, whether you'd like to see me make more about this, get involved. If you are in Final Fantasy and you do want to sort of get involved in this, I have a Discord channel which at the moment is very RuneScape orientated. Is that even the right word? But anyway, you get in the Discord, I'll make another section for Final Fantasy. Get involved with me, give me any sort of tips or anything like that. Happy to hear any of it. Really appreciate you all watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the dungeon run. It could have been a little bit of a disaster here and there, but hopefully you did enjoy it and hopefully got a laugh out of it. I've really enjoyed making this video, guys, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe if you are new around here, as always, and also, as always, I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys.